I wanted to go live for a few minutes and to invite you into my journaling practice. The intention of this journaling practice is to strengthen the third eye. And I just woke up and I was like, okay, we're taking our time, we're waking up. And I found myself on social media pretty early in the morning, which is not ideal. And so that can really mess with the third eye in terms of your perception for the rest of the day and your focus. And one thing that I found to be really helpful in bringing back that focus and clarity is simply sitting in front of a blank piece of paper and journaling. So the third eye is a really powerful center of the body. It is the chakra, the Anja chakra, and it is connected with that inner wisdom, understanding, and sense of control. And I think we can all say that when we're doom scrolling, we don't really feel like we have a sense of control. And when we're consuming, generally speaking, unless you're being very intentional about what you're consuming, like if you're here, you're here to strengthen your third eye, which we are going to be doing. But it's kind of like a wild card. You don't really know what you're gonna get. So that just brings the importance of the beauty of taking back your energy by creating. And this month I'm really challenging myself to create more than I consume. And if you think about how much you consume in a day, it's kind of almost, I would say, feels impossible to create as much, as we consume, because we just consume so much. But, we're out here and we're doing our best. So today I have my journal. This is yesterday's blue, and today that was the throat, and today we're going to be doing, a little third eye funness. And so I actually have some pokeberry. I picked all of the berries and I put it in here because there were fruit flies that were trying to take all of the beautiful sap of these beautiful berries. So I put it in here and I kind of already smushed it up. And it's definitely fermented, so all of those fruit flies were drunk. Wow, that is so fermented. Oh my god. I also have some more here, which I'm probably going to wash out. But I thought it would be really fun to create something using the American pokeberry, which, the Latin name of it is escaping me, but it pretty much means red dye plant, the translation. And so it's a really bright color, and I'm really excited to be just creating using this. So we're going to take a moment before we dive into, and we're just going to tap into and breathe. What inside of you is asking for more clarity? Where within your third eye do you find yourself wanting to change your view, your perspective? Just sit for a moment, focusing on this area. Drawing in the breath and feeling the awareness in that center grow. When you feel as if an answer has arose, you feel content. For me, this idea of peace through the process of creating came through. And now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just taking a paintbrush with this beautiful little berry juice. And I really don't feel like there's already marks on my page, which I will show you. And they're pretty much from when I was cleaning the berries and playing around with them. And I kind of see a cross, and I kind of have an idea in my head of how that cross really looks. So I'm allowing each stroke, each mark on the page to quiet the mind, and there's no vision that we're trying to bring to life in this journaling session. There's no end goal. The goal is to just be present with what you are creating on the page, to watch as it comes together. And I think I'm finding a lot of joy in taking time to still my mind in this way before, the day gets busier and all of the to-do lists. Today, I actually am very excited. We have the opening of the third eye portal for the Light Resonance portal. So we're going to be beginning the module number 7, which is the third eye. And it's exciting because there's so much powerful stuff to uncover in this energy center when it comes to channeling, especially. So if you would like to join us in the portal later today, then you can. The link is below. Yeah, and I welcome you if you feel led. I think it's a quite nice portal. Seeing the souls now starting to share their own light language and explore the tongue. There's always that question of if there's light language, there must be dark language. And that is true. There is dark language. And it's just as you would expect. If light language, we are connecting with the lighter beings of ourselves. If we're connecting and revealing the dark parts and shining a light on them so that we can understand and acknowledge them, then dark language is covering areas, shrouding them into the unknown. And that can be quite interesting to understand and trust that there's a purpose. Wow. It's quite lovely. I will show you again. I will show you again. There we go. Wow, that actually worked. Wow. Where are my hands right now? There are my hands. My hands are there. And I don't feel like any again, any pressure to make this something I think when it comes to painting and creating, I'm finding that the painting and the creation is already there, and you are a medium for that realization to come through. When we think about the third eye and the idea of clarifying it, it means cutting through a lot of the distractions because the clarity is already there. The blue sky is beyond the clouds. And so I think similarly when we are journaling, it's not about creating clarity or giving a sense of peace. It's just about allowing yourself to reveal what is already underneath. And that is a beautiful thing. So I'm going to continue to create the way that you guys really got my hands in there. And we're gonna continue to play. So, an exercise like this is really nice. To give the body something to do that allows the mind a moment to rest. And in that rest, I know that I'm finding more clarity. So, I'm letting my mind wander a little bit. I'm allowing for that intention of clarity to come through in its own way. I'm giving myself permission to not have to understand everything right now and trust that I will understand it when I need to. Just slow your mind. I almost feel like sleepy, even though this is kind of a waking up practice. This is a practice to prepare for the day. This is a process of allowing the mind to settle and for clarity on the focus of the day to be made known. So now I am making sounds as I am putting things down on the paper, and it's kind of fun. And I'll let you see once again what the images really look like that I'm creating. I think we're almost done. I'm gonna just finish. Okay. I like where this is going. I like how the painting is coming out. Wow. So this is what we have. And I feel like I keep showing you guys and then like putting you down. And I like this. See this as an eye. And I can allow myself to play with that. So strengthening your third eye means reducing distractions so that you can focus clearly on one thing and execute on that one thing effortlessly. It's amazing when you play out in your head exactly what needs to be done. And when you play out in your head exactly what needs to be done, you're able to do it very effortlessly. So, by just allowing yourself to play on the page for a moment and to meditate, for me, it was like mindlessly putting, this berry, these berries on this page. It was good enough. And I feel very good with it. So I feel very thankful. And my mind is gaining clarity on what to do today. Sometimes it can be overwhelming. You can think, oh, I have so much to do today. But taking a moment to actually think about what you have to do and what that entails makes it that much easier to execute it and to just do it efficiently and fully. So as we're journaling, that's the main intention is, what am I doing today? What is my main focus? And how can I do that? And that's gonna bring a lot more clarity, a lot more peace. So this is so fun, and this is quite peaceful for me to just continue to create. the act of this practice is not to make a perfect piece or really anything. At the end, it's about just the process of quieting your mind and giving your body something to do for that inner dialogue to take place. What am I gonna do today? What am I focusing on? What's worth the effort and the energy, and how can I do my best to do it? So that's all. There we go. So that is today's painting. Strengthening the third eye by simply allowing the body to have something to do so that the mind can quiet itself and begin to recalibrate and focus for the day. I think this was quite fun, and wow, this is such a potent ink. Like, this was all done using American pokeberry, and I think it's quite fun, and there's still like a little bit left on the brush that we can play with. I think that's quite fun. So I want to use every last bit of this ink, and so here we are. Nice. Nice. There you go. That's it. We've done it. And I appreciate you for joining me in today's little journal session. I really appreciate it. This was really nice, and I hope that it helped you strengthen your third eye in some way, a little bit. That was really fun. And so simple. You don't need to go pick your own berries to make your own ink so that you can paint lines on a page. You don't even need to paint any lines. You can do this with a pen, a pencil, a scrap piece of paper. It's really just the act of taking that time to quiet your mind and give your body something that's quite fun to do while you sort out your thoughts and identify what it is you're going to be focusing on. And yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. If you are looking for more practical tips in terms of understanding the third eye, strengthening it, utilizing it as a channel, join and check out the Light Resonance portal. It's like a fantastic place, and that's really where I find a lot of joy sharing all of the information that I have received and researched about the third eye. So thank you so much. God bless. Namaste.